Alright folks, we have a quadratic equation x squared minus 5x minus 24 equals 0. What we want to do is we're asked to either apply factoring techniques or use the quadratic equation to solve this quadratic, okay? So my first impression is alright, let's write this in standard form. I'm going to include my integer coefficients. 1 x squared minus 5x minus 24 equals 0. And now I'm going to find the product of a and c. So we have a and c. The product of 1 and 24 is 24. And now I'm wondering, okay, are there two factors of 24 that sum to equal 5? So the factors of 24 include 1 and 24. We have 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and lo and behold, I believe that 3 and 8, I can either sum or subtract the 2 to make negative 5. In fact, 3 minus 8 equals negative 5. So let's rewrite this as 1x squared minus let's add 3x first, plus 3x. The reason I'm adding 3x is because ideally I can rewrite this quadratic as the sum of 4 terms, sum or difference of 4 terms, and I can apply factoring by grouping, okay, to rewrite this as a product of 2 binomials in this case, right? So let's go ahead and subtract 8x. Remember, 3x minus 8x is equal to 5x, or negative 5x. We'll rewrite this minus 24 is equal to 0. And now I can apply my factoring by grouping, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and group these first two and these next two terms, okay? And now I'm going to ask myself, what is the greatest common factor between x squared and 3x? And the greatest common factor is x. X times x is x squared. Oops. And x times 3 is 3x. I'm going to do the same for these next two terms. What is the greatest common factor I can factor from each of these terms? And that is going to be negative 8. So minus 8 times x plus 3. Lo and behold, I have two factors that are the same, x plus 3, x plus 3. And I factored from these 4 terms, x and minus 8. So I'm going to rewrite this as x minus 8 times x plus 3. Notice how these two expressions, those two expressions become one factor, and then these two expressions become another. Okay. And now I can use the zero product property and solve for x. Okay. So because the product of these two terms equals 0, I can set both of these equal to 0 and solve for x. Ask yourself, what minus 8 equals 0? And the only difference is that equals 0 is going to be 8, right? 8 minus 8 equals 0. And same for this one. What value for x plus 3 equals 0 is going to be negative 3. So I can write my solution set as x is equal to the set, we're going to write -3 followed by +8. Okay? And that's your answer. Let's square that off. Alright?